We go. Sam's home toward the outside. Green light on and racing. And relapse down to the inside. Cyclone Seth galloped out. And Roller Long Jane also in a gallop. But Cyclone Seth was midfield. Taken to the outside and missed all trouble. Empowered run second. It's racing up on the outside. A relapse as they settle fully into stride. Sam's home on the outside going forward. 3 wide behind them is Lombo Heaven and Sportsmanship. Covers at the outer. Crime Time behind them. And Sophie's Desire tailed off his Cyclone Seth after galloping, and Roller Long Jane also galloped at the tail of the field. They come to the winning post. They've got a little more than 2 to travel now, and the leader is Relapse on the inside, the pole marker. Our Sam's home parked the outside second. Third placing then is Lombo Heaven, the well back pacer. Fourth the outside is Empowered. Over on the peg, 3 back as they leave the straight is Crime Time. Sportsmanship on the outside, and then Sophie's Desire further back to Cyclone Seth, and Roller Long Jane after galloping out is last of all. They ran that lead time in 41.3 as they race to the back. On the leader is travelling as well as anything. Relapse the pole marker, leads out by 3 parts now. A little bit of action out wide as Sportsmanship moves up to join the leader. They go past that point, and still third the inside is Lombo Heaven. Our Sam's home now gets a cut. 1 out, 1 back, 3 back on the inside, Crime Time. And then behind those runners is Sophie's Desire. Further back is Empowered, covering it on the outside, and now the back markers have caught them, and they are Cyclone Seth and Roller Long Jane. A quarter in 33.1. That's where they caught the leaders, and as they come into the straight to hear the bell, it's Relapse out in front making play. 3 past to Sportsmanship second. Lombo Heaven third on the inside. Then comes Our Sam's Home. Crime Time 3 back on the inside rail, covered by Empowered. Further back to Sophie's Desire, Cyclone Seth, and Roller Long Jane is last of all. 31.3 the second quarter. They leave the straight and go to the 600. They're homeward bound in race 5 on the card, and Relapse the pole marker is there and doing it well. On the outside, Sportsmanship running the bowl race second. Third placing is Lombo Heaven, nicely placed and close enough, if good enough. Behind them is Our Sam's Home and Empowered, 3 wide behind them. Over on the pegs is Crime Time, and then comes Sophie's Desire, Cyclone Seth, and last is Roller Long Jane. 29.2 that third quarter. They still have to get the leader here as they go toward the 300. It's Relapse who's made play and dictated terms right through the race. 3 wide is Empowered coming into it. Over on the inside, Lombo Heaven. It's going to wait to have one last crack at them as they come into the straight. It's Relapse, the leader. Now Lombo Heaven's trying to get through on the inside rail, and behind it on the outside is Empowered. Now Lombo Heaven gets clear. Is he going to get there on the outside? No, he won't. Relapse will beat Lombo Heaven. Third placing would have been Crime Time behind them then as they sweep into the straight.